A serious effort is underway to launch a conservative independent presidential campaign. Republicans like Mitt Romney, who don't want to risk a Trump presidency, are leading the charge. They're reportedly looking at names like former candidate John Kasich, Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse, and billionaire NBA owner Mark Cuban. Juliana Goldman looks at the operation working under severe time pressure. Juliana, good morning.
Good morning. Well, people who are part of this effort tell us these next 3 to 4 weeks are make or break. They're trying to figure out if they can raise the money and even get on state ballots. But first and foremost, they need a candidate, and so far no one has agreed.
It's a suicide mission.
Republican National Committee Chairman Reince Priebus issued this warning to fellow Republicans working behind the scenes to draft an independent candidate as an alternative to Donald Trump.
You're not only changing and throwing out 8 years of the White House, but you're also throwing out potentially generations on the Supreme Court.
An underground movement led by conservative figures Eric Erickson and Bill Kristol has intensified over the last few weeks.
I think this is such an exceptional year, it would be worth trying.
They're conducting polling, reaching out to donors, and courting potential candidates.
Here's what I know. Donald Trump is a phony, a fraud.
Sources involved in the effort say Mitt Romney reached out to Governor John Kasich and Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse. Though advisors to both say they're not interested, sources close to the conversations tell CBS News that the door hasn't closed completely.
The shuffling deck chairs on the Titanic. Either you're going to make it or you're not.
Others have floated another businessman turned reality TV star, Mark Cuban. He told the Washington Post, "I don't see it happening."
It's somewhere between reality and BS at this point.
Washington Post reporter Ed O'Keefe says mounting an independent bid risks further dividing the Republican Party.
It's going to take too much work, it's going to cost too much money, and all it's going to result in is becoming a footnote in American history as the person who tilted the race one way or the other to Trump or to Clinton.
As far as getting on the ballot, some deadlines, like in Texas, have already passed. Others are fast approaching. Now, this wouldn't be your typical campaign. They wouldn't play in every battleground state, and getting on the debate stage would be key. The price tag just north of $100 million. Charlie, it's a far cry from the $1 billion Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are talking about spending.
Thanks, Juliana.